everyone, my name is Pujita Vinay and I'm your yoga instructor for today's session. And also welcome to Upbeat Fitness session. What are we doing this week? This week we are completely working on a corporate yoga style. So you must be wondering, what is this corporate yoga style? Don't worry, I'll clarify. So sitting in front of our desks for long hours, we generally develop lower back issues, shoulders issues. These are the major issues that a lot of us have. So I will help you to fix these problems, and today we will be focusing on how to improve your lower back and how to strengthen it. So while late, let's begin our session. We will always begin our session with silence, and also we are not doing any warm-ups today. We're directly getting into the lower back practice. Stretch and strengthen is a concept for today's practice. So let's begin the session with a few minutes of silence. Keep your eyes closed. Back straight, chest up, chin up. Sit in any mudra. With every inhalation, take in lower of positive energy. With every exhalation, let go the negative energy. Inhale, take in lower of positive energy. Exhale, let go the negative energy. Just bring your focus to your practice and nothing else. Detach yourself from the outer world. Attach yourself to your practice, to your breath, and to your body. Now with every inhalation, you're taking load of positive energy. With every exhalation, you're letting go the negative energy. Your body is relaxed. Your body is calm. Your mind is peaceful. And you're all set for today's practice. Just maintain the silence for a few seconds and then let's open our eyes. Now, whenever you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Rub your palms against each other. Cup it on your eyes. Gently massage your face, your neck. Lower your palms with few gentle blinks and a big smile. Open your eyes and straight look into your eyes. Namaste. So generally, why we have lower back issues is one major reason is weak core. Whenever your body has a weak core, you tend to have a weak lower back. So today we will focus on stretching our lower back, strengthening our core, and at the same time strengthening our lower back too. So let's begin our practice. We will start with Mercury Pose. How to get into this pose? Come onto your knees. Sit in Vajrasana. Spread your legs wide. Take forearm distance between your knees and forearm distance from your knee. Come onto your hands, knee and your feet. Now remember, the palm, my knee and my foot are in straight line. You will inhale, lower your spine, raise your head up. Exhale, round your back and drop your chin towards your chest. So we'll do this for 8 times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3, inhale, exhale. 4, inhale, exhale. 5, inhale, exhale. 6, inhale, exhale. 7, inhale, exhale. 8, inhale and exhale. Now slowly release, sit back in Vajrasana or Sukhasana. Now, as I mentioned, that strong core leads to a strong back. So we need to have a strong core in order to have a strong back. So what are we doing now? We are doing few core strengthening exercises in order to keep our core strong. So this is my favorite. What we'll do, we'll lie flat on our back, take our hands behind, raise the legs to 90 degrees. You will exhale, bring the right leg down, inhale and lift it up. We'll do that 8 times on right and 8 times on the left. Once we are done on both sides, we'll hold the legs for 8 counts. Then bend our knees, hug for 5 counts and repeat one more round. So while 8 legs begin, raise your legs to 90 degrees. Exhale, bring your right leg down. Inhale, lift it up. 2 and up. 3 up. 4, remember exhale and down. Inhale and up. 5 up. 6 up. 7 up. 8 and up. Let's do it on the other side. Exhale and down. Inhale and up. 2 up. 3 up. 4 up. 5. Just in case you're finding it very difficult, you can slightly bend your right leg and continue. 6 up. 7 up. 8 up and hold for 8 counts. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Slowly bring your knees to your chest and hug them tightly. Let's hold this for 5 counts before we get into the second round. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Now take your hands behind. Raise your legs to 90 degrees. Let's repeat. Right leg 8 times. Exhale and down. Inhale and up. As I mentioned, if you're a beginner, bend your left leg and exhale and take your right leg down. Inhale and lift it up. Let's continue. 3 and up. 4 up. 5 up. 6 up. 7 up. 8 and up. Let's do it on the other side. Left leg down and up. 2 up. 3 up. 4 up. 5. Exhale down. Inhale up. 7. Last one. 8. And now hold both the legs at 90 degrees, or you can have a slight bend on your knees and stay there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Now slowly bend your knees, hug them tightly. Stay there for 5 counts. 1 2 3 4 and 5. Slowly release your leg. Let's get into the next pose of strengthening our core again. The next pose we'll do is the plank pose. So I think all of us know the plank. We are not doing a forearm plank, we are doing a high plank. Remember, the alignment in plank is very important for us to work exactly on the core muscle. Your palm should be right under your shoulders and there should be a straight line right from your shoulders to your foot. So a lot of us tend to hold it this way. So the perfect way to check is Your shoulders are right above your arms. So let's hold plank for 8 counts. Rest for 5 counts. Again resume. We'll hold it for 8 counts. So let's begin. And hold. Squeeze your glutes. Engage your core. Neck neutral with your spine. Keep breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Slowly relax. Let's do it one more time. In case you're a beginner version of a plank is you will tuck in your toe, keep your knees on the mat, push your hips forward and stay up. So there should be a straight line right from my shoulder to my hip. Do not stay on your hands and knees. This is almost like we're doing a Mercury Asana. Your hip has to go forward and you will hold here for 8 counts. Now I'm doing a beginner version so that if you're a beginner, you can simply follow me and practice. So palms down, tuck in your toes, push your hips forward and hold. Squeeze your glutes, engage your core and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Slowly come back. So we've worked on strengthening our core. Let's continue to stretch our back muscle. So the best way is to spread your legs wide. This is Adho Mukha Virasana. So there's a slight difference between a child pose, Sheshankasana and Adho Mukha Virasana. Sheshankasana, your thighs are together. In Adho Mukha Virasana, you will spread your thighs wide. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, lean forward and stay in this pose for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Slowly walk your hands back and release. So the next asana we will get into it is called Paschimottanasana. All of us know how to do Paschimottanasana. We will spread our legs forward. Toes are flexed towards us. Hey, inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, lean forward and grab hold of your big toe. So now I'll be doing a beginner version of Paschimottanasana. A lot of us have this problem. We have tied back into a forward bend. We give this hunch towards our shoulders. So this is in turn creates a hunchback. So what is very important? How to get into a right Paschimottanasana. Just in case you have a tight back. Bring your knees to your chest. Now make sure your spine is straight. Look at me, my spine is straight and my chest is forward. Start walking slightly forward wherever you can. Grab hold of your big toe here. You can widen your knees for this check. Push it straight, back straight, and your chest is forward. Now start moving your foot forward until you feel there's a hunch. If you feel you're giving a hunch here, walk your foot slightly back and stay up. And then when you feel you're comfortable, start walking forward. So here, let's hold this pose here. Start walking forward till wherever you can. Making sure your back is straight, you're bending from your lower back, not from your upper back. Start moving your foot forward till you feel there is no hunch on your lower back. So let me stop here and let me hold. Let's hold this pose for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3. You should start feeling the pull from your lower back already. 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale and release. So the next asana we are getting, now we are moving to the strength exercises, we will completely work on strengthening our lower back now. So the first asana we will do, it is called Bhujangasana. We are getting into a variation of Bhujangasana where your feet is together. You will interlock your fingers. Inhale, raise your head up. And let's hold this pose for 8 counts. 1. Remember to breathe and balance on your navel, not on your pelvic bone. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Slowly release your hands and drop your chin down. The next asana we will get into, it is called Savasana. We are again getting into a variation of Savasana. We will walk our hands back, place it beside our rib cage. You will inhale, lift your chest up, lift your legs up and balance on your navel. You will start working on your lower back the moment you lift your legs off the mat. You'll start feeling the good pressure on your lower back. So that's a right signal that you're doing it right. So let's get into the pose and hold the pose for 8 counts. Walk your hands beside the rib cage. Inhale, lift your chest up, lift your legs up, neck neutral with your spine, and let's hold this for 8 counts. 1. Remember, the shoulder blades are squeezing and the elbows are almost hugging your body. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Slowly drop your legs down, your chin down and release your hands. From here we'll get into the next pose that is called Dhanurasana. You will bend your legs, grab hold of your ankle, inhale, lift your chest and lift your thighs off the mat, and you will balance your weight on your navel, not on the pelvic bone. Watch me. You will hold the pose like this. In case you're a beginner, let's start with one leg at a time. So the left hand will go forward. You will lift your right thigh and lift your chest up. Hold for 4 counts. Switch. Move your right hand forward. Grab hold of your left ankle. Lift your left thigh and your chest up and hold. In case you're not able to hold your ankles. So let's begin. Let's hold this pose for 8 counts. Lift up, inhale and hold on your navel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue to breathe. People doing with one hand, please switch now. 5, 6, 7 and 8. Slowly release and relax. From here, the next pose we will get into, it is called Setu Bandhasana or your bridge pose. So how to get into this pose? Lie flat on your back. Bend your knees. Make sure the feet is slightly, the distance between your feet is slightly more than the hip. Hands beside your hips. Inhale, raise your hips up. Exhale and drop it down. The higher you lift, the higher you're working on your lower back. It also strengthens your core. So we will do 2 sets of this. Each set we will lift, inhale, lift, exhale, drop. We'll do that 8 times. So let's begin. Inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale and down. 2 and down. 3 down. 4 down. 5 down. 6 down. 7 8. Let's hold this for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's do one more round before we get into the next round. Just bring your knees to your chest, hug them tightly and stay here for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly drop your foot down. Let's begin the second round. Inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale and down. 2 and down. 3 down. 4 down. 5 down. 6 down. 7 down. 8. Let's hold for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Slowly drop your hips down. Bring your knees to your chest and hug them tightly for 5 counts. 1, 2. Bring your knees to your chest and hold for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly release your legs. Now let's get into the next pose that is called Ardha Matsyendrasana. How to get into this pose? Spread your legs forward, toes pointing towards you. Now bend your left leg. Move the left foot beside the right hip. Now right foot beside the left knee. This is the pose you need to get. Now whichever leg is down, that whichever thigh is down, you will raise that hand, place it over the right knee, twist, wrap your right hand around your waist, and you will hold this pose for 8 counts. Just in case you're a beginner and you're unable to understand, simply sit in Sukhasana, raise your left hand, place your left hand over the right knee and twist. So let's do Ardha Matsyendrasana if you're comfortable, or you can simply sit in Sukhasana and take up this twist. So for those who are doing Ardha Matsyendrasana, the instructions again: bend your left leg, bring the left foot beside the right hip, bring the right foot beside the left knee, raise your left hand, put the left armpit over the right knee, twist and hold for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Slowly release. Now let's do it on the other side. Spread your legs forward. Bend your right leg. Bring the right foot beside the left hip. Left foot beside the right knee. Raise your arm up, right hand. Hook your right armpit over the left knee. Twist and hold. Look towards your left shoulder and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Slowly release. Now let's get into the final relaxation pose. It's called Savasana. Spread your legs forward, lie flat on your back, arms wide. Keep your eyes closed. Completely relax your mind, your body. Bring your heart rate to normal. With every inhalation, take a lot of positive energy. With every exhalation, let go the negative energy. Completely relax for a few minutes. behind, interlock your fingers and give them a good stretch to your body. Slowly release your hands. Keep your right hand under your head and left palm on your belly. Turn towards your right and stay there for a few seconds. Slowly sit up straight in Sukhasana. Continue to keep your eyes closed. Let's meditate for 2 minutes and maintain absolute silence before we get into the pranayama. Feel your back relaxing. Feel your core muscles strengthening and in turn giving that strength and support to your back muscles. Now slowly open your eyes. Let's get into pranayama. Today we will do Anulom Vilom pranayama. How to get into this pranayama? You will raise your right hand. You will close. Basically, you will get into Nasika Mudra where you are closing your index and middle finger. You will inhale through your left nostril. Close your left nostril. Exhale through your right. Inhale through your right nostril, close, exhale through your left. For better clarification, I'll redo the pranayama and we'll together do it for 3 minutes, followed by one chanting of Omkara, and then let's end this session. So if you want, you can place your left palm on your knee or near your navel, but please keep the palm facing the ceiling. Now raise your right hand. Get into Nasika Mudra where you're bending your index and middle finger. You will close your right nostril with your thumb and the left nostril with your ring and little finger. So you will inhale through left nostril, close, exhale through your right nostril. Inhale through right, close, exhale through left. And we will do this for 3 minutes. Do as slow as you can. Try doing some 8 rounds, not more than that. It will be helpful and you are helping your body to breathe slow. So let's begin our practice. Let's chant one time Omkara. Take a deep breath in. You will chant A, U, Take a deep breath in. Inhale. inhalation, you feel your mind is becoming lighter and calmer. Slowly rub your palms against each other. Cup it on your eyes. Gently massage your face, your neck. Lower your palms. With few gentle blinks and a big smile. Open your eyes and straight look into your palms. Dhanyavad. Thank you so much for watching my session. If you like my session, please subscribe to our website and continue practicing with me. Loving you all so much. Hope to see you tomorrow in my session again.